Yop les gens, suite de tes os, je sais pas, apparemment il y aura des quêtes là-dedans, je vais aller voir. Est-ce qu'il y en a réellement? Non. Non, du coup on s'en branle. Je sais pas, je vais aller un peu où je peux... Je peux pas passer là, ok. Je vais juste trouver une sortie à la ville. C'est moi où il y a le soleil qui brille en havre-glace. C'est pas normal ça. Le soleil est pas censé briller en havre-glace. Je peux sortir par là. Bah, Havre-Glace, c'est le royaume de Molakbal, c'est le royaume de la glace et de la torture. On va dire que le soleil, c'est pas vraiment son trip.
Ouais, mais qui dit glace ne veut pas forcément dire pas de soleil.
Ouais, mais c'est même pas sur la planète en fait, c'est dans une autre dimension.
Ah.
Vous avez découvert la tour des mensonges.
I can do this. I really can. All I have to do is... Oh, who am I kidding? I can't do this. There is no way. Why did I ever think I could make it in the Fighters Guild?
Que faites-vous ici?
Trying to figure out my next move. I'm with the Fighters Guild. We were attacked by Daedra. They captured my companions, took them into that prison down there. I'm just a scout. I can't fight Daedra, but I bet you could.
Comment fait-on pour entrer dans cette prison?
There was a portal. The Daedra used it, but it disappeared. Near as I can figure, the only way in now is to jump down into the water. If you're brave enough to take the leap, look for Skordo. Big orc fellow. He always knows what to do.
Je vais me jeter à l'intérieur pour aider la guilde des guerriers.
What I wouldn't do to be in a nice, safe place. A tavern somewhere, maybe. Warm, pint of ale, some good company. Instead, I'm in Cold Harbor. If Molag Bal's minions don't kill me, Skordo surely will.
Que pouvez-vous me dire d'autre à propos de cet endroit?
The Daedra called it the Tower of Lies. I scouted around, looking for stairs or even some sort of secret entrance, but no such luck. The water looks pretty deep, though. Should be as safe as a walk in the park.
Vous avez mentionné un certain Skordo.
Skordo knows everything and he's tough as nails. Captains Ilram and Darak may be in charge, but Skordo keeps our unit running smoothly. I suggest you talk to him before you do anything else down there.
Savez-vous pourquoi ce trou est appelé la tour des mensonges?
I assumed Molag Bal was trying to be funny. It's really just a deep pit, so the tower is a lie. Get it? A lie. No? Neither did I. But maybe there used to be a tower here once. That probably makes more sense.
Quel est votre rôle au sein de la guilde des guerriers?
I'm a wood elf. I'm not a frontline soldier, if that's what you're getting at. If I have to fight, I prefer to do it from a distance. Anyway, jump off here and you should be fine. I really appreciate the help.
Comment avez-vous échappé à la capture?
There was a lot of yelling, fighting, movement. I'm smaller than a lot of the fighters, good at sticking to the shadows, so I hid. I'm not proud of it, but at least I can still help them. Or rather, I can get someone like you to help them.
T'es un lâche en fait. Ouais, je comprends. Ah ouais, ça fait une sacrée chute quand même. Ouais, moi j'ai le vertige hein, de base donc... Bon, heureusement l'eau était assez profonde. Bonjour Skordo le surin.
Did you really just leap down into this slime pit? You're either remarkably brave or really stupid. I guess a little of both.
William m'envoie vous aider.
Of course he did, the skinny weakling. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be in this mess. A Dremora mage runs the place. Clouds minds, breaks wills. I can't get my soldiers organized.
Comment puis-je vous aider?
The fat bastard Ogrims dragged away my friends. We joined the guild together. It ain't right them getting tortured by Ogrims. You rescue Sinfrey, Borgath, and Vikord. I'll find Overseer Oruz, and then you and me can deal with him permanently.
J'ai d'autres questions à vous poser.
Of Of course you do. Just make it quick.
Que vous fait-on faire ici?
Me? Not much. No one pushes Skordo around. But the others? They chip away at rocks until they drop and get tormented by ogrims. Some even have their souls yanked out. Turns them into empty husks. I wouldn't wish that fate on an elf.
Pourquoi ne pas avoir essayé de vous échapper?
We tried, but... well, this place is strange. Most of us just gave up, lost our will to resist. Doesn't affect everyone the same way, but it does make it hard to organize. Maybe if you shake things up a bit, we can snap out of this. Maybe.
Tous ces prisonniers appartiennent-ils à la guilde des guerriers?
What do I look like? The social committee? There's a bunch of prisoners down here from all over the place. There's even a Dremora. Probably pissed off Molag Bal. But I don't really know, and I don't really care.
Une Dremora, prisonnière elle aussi?
Well, she isn't a guard, but if she's a prisoner, the Ogrims certainly don't give her any grief. To tell the truth, I'm curious about her myself. I've noticed she's been watching you since you dropped in on this little party.
Comment un gaillard tel que vous s'est-il fait capturer?
It wasn't just me. A whole group of us got caught by the Daedra. We teleported into Cold Harbor to take the fight to Molag Bal, but that didn't work out so good. We're down here, our captains are upstairs, and we're all up to our necks in Ogrim dung. What do I look like? The social well, she...
Avez-vous d'autres choses à me dire sur cet endroit?
It's a prison pit. Aoife's the Unraveler runs the place. He loves the sound of his own voice. They split us up. Some of us are down here, but our captains, Isleram and Arak, they're upstairs. Locked passage keeps us apart.
A new guest has joined our little party. And will you provide amusement and interesting diversion? I think you just might at that.
Vous êtes un Dremora, je me trompe?
It speaks. I suppose I should be impressed that one of your kind even dares to approach me.
Les Daedra n'ont guère l'habitude de s'adresser aux mortels.
Pity. To think they'd miss out on this fascinating conversation.
Êtes-vous une gardienne de la prison?
Oh, little mortal, you amuse me so. Surely you have more important things to do than waste time with me. Aren't there rocks that need to be chipped or bugs to be swatted? Perhaps you need to mutter to yourself and wander around in circles.
Cet endroit pousse-t-il les gens à faire ce genre de choses?
Most of the guests here suffer from one or more such afflictions. If you linger long enough, perhaps you will adopt one of these distinctive quirks. Or perhaps not. I will continue to watch with interest to see what develops.
Ok, bon, t'as pas l'air d'être une ennemie, donc je vais te foutre la paix en vrai. Je veux dire, si tu me fais pas chier, je te fais pas chier non plus. Bon, il y a un éclat céleste, allons-y. J'en suis où de mon enfer là? Enfer 4, yay. Presque. Bon, en vrai, les Orgrims c'est très nul. La preuve. Voilà. Borgat n'est visiblement pas mort depuis bien longtemps. Bon. Bah lui ça va être difficile de le ramener pour les troupes hein. Qu'est-ce qui a fait Drum sur mon PC là? J'aime pas entendre des messages d'erreur sans raison. Ah, récapitulatif Windows Defender. Stoneworld, plus qu'un jour pour obtenir vos objets en jeu de la BlizzCon 2019. Oui, bien sûr. Ça m'intéresse à mort.
Skordo sent you, didn't he? Thank Tall Papa.
Ok.
Let me just grab a weapon before I go to meet Skordo at the rendezvous. Maybe I'll take out an Ogrim or two on my way.
Vas-y, fais seulement. Fais-toi plaisir, j'ai envie de te dire. Trouver Vicorde. Mais comment je fais pour aller là-haut? C'est ça qui m'intrigue. Je dois passer par là?
If you enjoyed your flogging today, please remember to thank your Ogrim tormentor.
Il est où le con que je dois libérer là? Sérieusement? Merci. Mais sérieux, il est où l'abruti que je dois libérer? Peut-être là? Non, il y a juste des prisonniers sans âme ici. Spécial. Comment je fais pour aller là-haut? Je vois bien qu'il y a des échelles, mais mon perso ne sait pas prendre les échelles.
C'est triste.
Oui. C'est effectivement triste. Je sais pas où aller, moi. Ok, les Ogrim, je veux bien vous péter la gueule, mais c'est pas vraiment le but là, je cherche la suite de ma quête. Voilà. En vrai, vous êtes lourd. Je peux monter ici, puis là. Je ne vois pas comment aller de l'autre côté. Je suis sûrement un crétin, hein, mais non, je ne vois pas. Attends, il y a une caverne ici. Ah bah voilà. Oui.
Break those rocks. Dig those ditches. Because I want you to.
Skordo set up a rendezvous point in the north part of the pit. I'll see you there.
go? Are my companions safe?
Borgat ne s'en est pas sorti, mais j'ai libéré Sinfrey et Vicord.
Damn. Gath was a good soldier and a good friend. Thanks for helping the others, though. I've been watching for Icetoseeyouu, but he hasn't come out of his chambers yet. We need to get his key.
Pourquoi avons-nous besoin de la clé du surveillant?
The key opens the passage to the next level. That's where they took Captain Islerom and Captain Arak. There's a way out of this Ogrim dung pit. It's up there. Once you get the key, you need to head upstairs and find Captain Islerom.
Allons régler son compte au surveillant Alrus pour reprendre la clé. Oh, c'est juste ici, mais c'est parfait, c'est juste à côté, j'aime.
Hey, Aruz! I owe you! For Borgat!
Ouais, c'est une merde. Comme prévu. Après, j'avoue, il fait un peu mal, hein. Un peu.
Grab the key. It's in that chest over there. I'll go back and check on the others. Meet me by the passage.
Nice. Bon, oui, c'est la porte que j'ai trouvée avant, je suppose. J'aime pas Avreglace, putain. Dire que c'est obligatoire. Bon. La merde ces trucs en fait. Abonné au journal La Voix du Jour, c'est de la merde ce journal, c'est parfait. Parfait. Moi je m'en fous. Ça fait de l'XP. C'est plus pratique quand il y a des DPS qui aident quand même. À dire. Oui, on sait, on est à Avreglace.
Ah, mortal. You are a curious creature.
Que faites-vous par ici?
You don't really expect me to answer that, do you, little mortal? Needless to say, it amuses me to bide my time here and observe your plight. No need to concern yourself about my safety, though, for the lesser Daedra will not harm me.
En quoi mon sort vous intéresse-t-il?
Even if I cared to explain myself to you, I doubt that you would understand. The politics of Oblivion are much too convoluted for your primitive mortal mind to comprehend.
Pouvez-vous m'aider à libérer la guilde des guerriers?
I will not hinder you, dear mortal. Consider that to be help enough for now. Know this, however. The exit from this place is currently unavailable. I suspect you will rectify that in the very near future.
Savez-vous où sont les capitaines de la guilde des guerriers?
Oh, yes. Watching them has been very entertaining. They struggle in a web they cannot see, and it makes me laugh. You mortals. So easy to manipulate and so much fun to play with.
Alors c'est vous qui êtes derrière tout cela?
No, little mortal, I am neither your jailer nor your tormentor. I am merely a disinterested observer who finds some tiny enjoyment in your predicament.
Ok. Censé y avoir un bouquin par ici.
Spies. There are spies everywhere, and assassins.
Skordo m'envoie vous chercher.
Skordo, he could be one of Oroc's assassins. You could be one of her spies. Never trust an orc or a spy. Blessed Lecky, I just don't know who or what to believe anymore. This place is getting to me. To all of us.
Je ne suis pas une espionne, j'essaie de vous aider.
That's what any competent spy would say. Wouldn't hurt to prove you're not an illusion or a spy.
Oui, j'arrive.
My sword is back there with the Ogrims that attacked us. You get my sword for me and we'll talk. Meet me near Oroc's camp.
J'ai quelques questions.
This place, it does things to your mind. Oroc's gone mad. Says I killed her second in command. She attacked us and ran off. Now she has her own camp to the west, and she keeps sending spies and assassins to kill me.
Avez-vous parlé à Arak?
Before this place made her crazy, Urok was a good friend. Now, we need to get Urok back on board, or get her out of the way. Then I can get everyone out of here. I'll head over and talk to her again.
Pourquoi votre épée est-il si importante?
It's my sword, and my father's before me. I dropped it while fighting one of the Ogrims. If you aren't an illusion, you'll recover it for me. If you are an illusion, I figure you'll disappear and that will be the end of that.
Comment êtes-vous arrivé à un tel niveau?
Dremora dragged us down here and split us up. Easier to maintain control, I'm sure. I know the Dremora are using mind tricks against us, but the constant torment gets to you. Wears you down. Makes it hard to think straight.
Bref, sur ce les gens, pour YouTube on va s'arrêter là pour le live et on continue, mais je vais aller manger. Donc voilà les gens, c'était Ice, il y avait Ali.
Bye.
Et portez-vous bien, bye.